It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It's Friday.
Yes, sir.
Woo-hoo. Look at this smile.
I know, right? I'm ready for it. Even though I work Saturdays, I still like Friday.
Smile, Bob.
It's Friday.
Do you like Friday?
Just another day.
Well, I know, but you don't work weekends, do you?
Yeah, right. I don't work weekends.
No.
Just the games, and that's fun.
He's got a doubleheader softball game, and he'll be mowing grass.
It's just a 16-hour day. No biggie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then you're good. Friday's great.
We're good.
It's still time to smile.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, March 5th, 2021. What time is it now? 7. Well, it's still 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Hope your Friday morning's off to a great start. A little bit of rain on the radar coming through. Other than that, I think the weekend's going to be very pretty, very nice. Man, how about this weather? This is gorgeous.
I love it.
Man, super good. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Keep this up for a few more days, and
yeah.
I'll hear Uncle Ben popping out of the ground going, "Cut me."
There you go. You betcha.
You're right about that.
I got the tractor out yesterday and aired up the tires, checked the oil, gassed it up.
Good.
Warmed the engine up a little bit, drove around a little bit.
I don't do any of that.
You don't?
No, allergies. I mow and just for the rest of the night I'd be sneezing and drooling all over myself. No, it's worth paying somebody to do it.
Oh, anyway, I enjoy my yard work. You know, get out on the tractor,
yeah.
Get stuff cleaned up, rake it all up.
Well,
make it good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Yeah. Really. I mean, if I take allergy pills beforehand, I can go out and rake and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but
for some reason, it gets me right in the eyes. You know, does it you too? It looks like it just balling like
Been mowing down in the river for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Never had an issue.
Yeah.
This last season, something grew over the winter down there.
Really?
And when I cut it, me and my two helpers,
yeah,
all three of us, our eyes just swelled shut.
Oh, yeah.
Face burned.
Dang.
Like, I had to go to Med Express to.
Yeah, it was that bad.
It was that bad. Yeah.
I wonder what grew.
Don't have any idea, but I hope it's not there.
I know, right?
Maybe the cold weather got rid of it. Yeah.
Right.
Hey, we're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing with 3 locations to serve you the very best coffee in Mountain Home. You got, of course, Baxter Regional main entrance. Follow the COVID-19 guidelines there. And then you got the 2 drive-thrus, Bomber Boulevard and 62 East Plaza, out by Anytime Fitness. And it's showing 7:02 on the computer clock this morning, so Bomber Boulevard is going to be getting busy. Faculty and staff and students all going into the high school and junior high area, stopping by for their cup of the best coffee in town. Now, you can do the same thing, Bomber Boulevard or 62 East Plaza. For now, between 9 and 8 o'clock, I go out to 62 East Plaza and let the folks going in on Bomber Boulevard get their stuff and head on in.
Right.
But you can get... if you don't want to go to the drive-thru every day, order a bag of beans, ½ pound, 1 pound, pound and a half. Now, I did that the other day. I was out of coffee. Hey, give me ½ a pound. You know, perfect amount to fill my little container, and I can enjoy it at home as well. A little bit more expensive than your standard coffees, you know, your Maxwell House or Folgers at the grocery store, but well worth the extra money. Brewed Awakening coffee. They have the mochas, the lattes, the frappuccinos. What am I missing?
All the important stuff.
All the important stuff, yeah.
Fruit.
Like apple turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
Cherry turnovers.
Yeah.
Scones.
Good. How'd you like the scone?
Cinnamon rolls.
Was that scone good?
I'm still an apple turnover fan.
Well, yeah, me too.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh, they were so good. Oh, my gosh.
You know, you talk about the coffee, and that's what they're known for, and they do a great job of, from what I hear from people
But
who
then
drink
the
coffee.
pastry side of it's really
But
good.
I'm a guy that eats pastries.
Yeah.
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 Go
And I
ahead,
forget
check it
about
out.
that. I only think of the coffee, so.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Very nice.
The last time I went down to get apple turnovers, everybody, they were still out. They just sell out faster than you can get them, you know. That's how popular they are.
Yeah.
Really good. So check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. 2 are drive-thrus. One's in the main entrance of the hospital here in town, Baxter Regional Medical Center. Mike and the staff do a great job at all 3 locations. They're ready to serve you the best coffee in town, and anything else you need, just stop by. Mm-hmm. They're up and running, and tell you what, they do a great job. Like Mike says, we are real coffee. He gets the freshest roasted coffee beans. I mean, hey, man, I need 100 pounds of beans. Roast them, ship them out.
Let me tell you a quick coffee story. Very quick.
Yeah.
I have an uncle. My grandmother's brother was 6'9", 320 logger.
Wow.
Old style logger.
Beast.
Chains, big horses, blah, blah, blah. One weekend we spent the night up there in northern Upper Peninsula, Michigan.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I'd like to try some of that coffee, Uncle Al. And he said, no, son, it'll stunt your growth. And I'm thinking, okay.
Really? No kidding.
He was how tall?
I was 8 years old. He was 6'9", 320. Yeah. Going to stunt my growth? Yeah. Okay.
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah. Because he'd drink a gallon a day.
Right.
Told him he could plug the hole in the cloud when it rained, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, Brewed Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Check them out. 3 locations to serve you 2 or drive-thrus. They're ready to serve you the best coffee in town today. Mike and his staff do a great job. Like Mike says, we are real coffee.
Yes, sir.
You bet. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer. Excuse me. One more time. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone out there can help you, whether it be pre-planning, like Bob's client said one time, Dale needs to talk about pre-planning. Yep, we've been doing it ever since Bob mentioned it, And passing of a loved one, family member, friend, whatever it may be. Let rollers handle it. What do I do? Let them handle it. They know what to do. They get it done. Caring, loving, understanding. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Great folks all across the state taking care of our people. It's hard to talk about a funeral home, but eventually the time comes. So anyway.
Not going to get out of here alive.
No, you're not.
That's true. That's true.
Everybody's going to use one.
You bet. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, today as we focus on high school athletes, I pray that regardless of the sport, you help our athletes be successful. We have many outstanding athletic programs in both North Arkansas and Southern Missouri, and these programs help students with self-esteem issues, self-discipline, and character-building traits. Plus, these programs help our students and athletes stay away from drugs and other substances. I pray you bless the coaches, trainers, and assistants as they work to bring success to our student athletes, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Let them do it.
No, you know better than that.
Smile.
I thought I better not wait. Let's get it in there. I knew he wasn't going to do it.
You were ready.
Been around long enough, Dave.
Yes.
Morning Weather brought to you by the ZT, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. The website is retirettoarkansas.net.
Doing the trumpet and eating liver, kind of the same thing. Just not happening.
I can go with no liver.
Right. I did it because Scooter threw me in on this third day in, and I just wanted to follow what he did, so I did it, and I probably wouldn't have on my own. You know what I mean? I never came up with that.
Stand your ground.
We would have just rolled right into the next segment.
Yeah.
Stand your ground. The White River.
The White River.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, not bad. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Shot this morning. The camera's in Marion County, Arkansas. You're looking across the river into Baxter County and Cotter, Arkansas. 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen, city of Cotter, Arkansas in the foreground there. As you see, the river separate the two counties. The little railroad museum, baseball park, picnic area there is the clearing there in the front left center of the screen. Of course, you've got Contractors Trust on the right-hand side in the city of Cotter. And you can look at this all throughout the day. This is a live webcam now. This is not just a picture we took just a few seconds ago. This is a live webcam, so it changes, minute by minute by minute, and you can watch the day progress. Watch the rain come through, watch the sun come out. While you're at retirettoarkansas.net, you can check out all the listings with the Z Team and Century 21 Lemac Real Estate and all the MLS listings in the MLS area. The Z Team is ready to serve you both in Arkansas and Missouri, so now is the time to call 870-405-0793. Buying, selling, need property, whatever it may be. The Z Team, from Mountain View, Arkansas to Mountain View, Missouri, down to Gainesville, down to Marshall, Arkansas, they are ready to serve you today.
Yes, sir.
The team is there. You got Reese Tubbs and the whole gang ready to go, Sam McMasters and Darlene over in Marion County, along with Bob and Linda Zadora, ready to serve you today. The Z Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retirettoarkansas.net. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Right now we have 46 degrees in Mountain Home, 48 at Harrison, 47 in Batesville, 44 at Salem, 46 in Calico Rock, 48 at Flippin, but it's 50 in Marshall, 44 at West Plains, 31 though in St. Louis. It's a little bit chilly. 41 in Poplar Bluff, 48 at Springfield, Missouri. And not bad in Watford City, North Dakota, where it's normally below zero. They've had a mild winter up there, 23 degrees right now. Wow.
I bet they don't mind.
I bet they don't either. 5 more degrees will be in the swimming pool up there. Wow. All right. Well, we refreshed this for the 15th time this morning. I just refreshed it before we went to the other side. Okay. Shower activity in the country right now. Of course, we have the usual showers from Vancouver to Seattle, all the way down into the northwest part of California, the western coast of Oregon and Washington. And not much else going on until you get to our part of the country. So we have showers in Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana. And we'll zoom in a little bit here on Arkansas and Louisiana and see what you got. To the west of Shreveport, and it comes up into Texarkana, all the way to Fort Smith to Russellville, and back up into southern Missouri to Branson. And it's almost over into our part of the state right now. You can see it moving in. Let me zoom in a little tighter here on Mountain Home. And some of this may be too light to be hitting the ground. I'll lower that down just a little bit. So you see 62, 412 east and west. There's more to the west of Mountain Home than there is to the east around Cherokee Village, Hardy, and places like that with a light shower activity. The heavier rain will be just to the west of Highway 65 and on I-49 at I-40, Russellville to Fort Smith to Fayetteville and Rogers area there. And then as we move south, you can see it there at Mena, and it's affecting I-30 from basically Arkadelphia down to Texarkana and just west of Hot Springs. So I-40 west of Little Rock with some shower activity this morning. A little bit down around the Clinton area, light showers there, a little bit north of Batesville, to the northeast of Batesville and north of Mountain View. Around Cherokee Village area, Hardy as well.
What is the motion on that? Is it coming from the northwest or is it coming straight across? Or?
Let's take a look. Let's see. I'll hit this here. And let me back this up. We'll watch the motion of it here. Now, this is projected right now. This is what they're projecting for about 9:30. Let me see if I can get it all the way back here. Okay, this is 5 o'clock this morning. Not a lot, kind of northeast, I guess, Bob.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it'll do like a lot of them just miss us.
Yeah. It'll skirt to the west of us, yeah. So.
Which is probably not a bad thing. No. We've had quite a bit of rain.
Yeah, I don't mind missing. Yeah.
So anyway, your interstates in Arkansas, 30, 49, and 40 are the main ones being affected by the rain. 40 east of Little Rock, I-55 Memphis to Blytheville in pretty good shape. And you see Interstate 155 at Dyersburg, I-40 at Memphis to Jackson. Moving on up into Missouri, Branson on Highway 65 with some shower activity, scattered showers throughout the southern part of Missouri. I-44, 49, 70, 35, 29, and I-55 to St. Louis from Cape Girardeau. Just scattered showers. We are picking up some on Highway 160 and Highway 60 in the southern part of Missouri that may not even be hitting the ground right now. Southern Illinois, we got East St. Louis, Illinois, east on I-64, I-57 coming down from that point, and then we have I-24 at Paducah with no problems there yet. Anyway, no watches or warnings for Arkansas or Missouri right now. 7-day forecast, can't speak right today. 40% chance of showers, and we have a high of 59 on Saturday, 62 on Sunday, 64 on Monday, partly sunny on Tuesday, high of 65. Nice weather in store for the Twin Lakes area. Checking iDrive Arkansas, we had a vehicle fire on I-30 a little while ago on down around Benton area. You can see the highway still being cleared there. And other than that, traffic moving fine in the state of Arkansas. Where'd Missouri go? Here we go. Everything looking good in Missouri. Drought monitor for Arkansas. We're still dry in, let's see, this would be what, Madison County here. Newton County, Searcy, Marion, Baxter, Stone, Fulton, Izard. And in Missouri, you have a little bit down here in southern Missouri that goes into Oregon County, Butler County, Ripley County, I believe, Shannon County. And so a little bit dry. Could use just a dribble or two. The coronavirus report, hey, we're looking good. This is not bad. Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton, a total of 100 people in 6 counties. 45 in Baxter, we lead the way. 45 Baxter, 19 in Marion, 12 in Searcy. Stone was 7, 13 in Izard, and 4 in Fulton County. Totals 100 active right now. Right now we're looking at a 96% recovery rate. 8,232 have year-to-date recovered, 79.19, a 96% recovery rate. In the 13-county area for the hospital report, this is north central Arkansas. It includes White, Jackson, Independence, Claiborne, Sharp, and Van Buren County. 13 counties, 22 people in the hospital, 11 ICU, 3 on ventilators. In the state, 397 positive admissions, 165 in ICU with only 91 in the state. This is state numbers right here. 91 on vents, 165 ICU, 397 in the hospital. And so right now we are looking at total cases of the confirmed cases 254,943 with recovered of 314,207. Right now active cases in the state, active confirmed 2,930. Crude oil prices keep going up, 65.46 on our gas, on our oil prices. Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 346 points yesterday to close at 30,924.14.
Back to Corona. One of the most important things about those numbers, restaurants are back open to 100% capacity.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Open everything up to 100%.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary
now,
of the 15-day shutdown. Now, if we can just get rid of the mask
mandate, then we'll be in good shape.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
You betcha. And keep preaching on, brother. All right. All the updates are brought to you by, and the weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's Adore for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retired to Arkansas.net. Don't forget 2 yes votes for Mountain Home. We need to, let me bring that up real quick, David.
Okay.
Hang on. Here we go.
Okay.
I'll find it right here. 2
Please
yes
hold.
votes for Mountain Home.
Please hold. Press 1 for Engeler.
This will be quite the deal for Mountain Home. For all ages, park renovation, plus the aquatic center. We need this, we need this, we need this. Please.
We're going to talk a little more about it here as well.
Good.
Excellent.
That comes in good. All
Excellent.
right. And I got plenty of brochures, and this is on the computer. Now it's time for the break.
Okay.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Baby, it's cold outside, but it's never too cold for ice cream. And what better way to get ice cream is for it to come to you. Paradise Cream is coming to your town. Coming to Yellville Thursdays, Full Shoals on Fridays, and Gassville on Saturdays, as well as open at their Mountain Home location next to Ramada Inn. With over 20 unique flavors in stock like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel. It's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. Paradise Cream, you're on your way to paradise.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call, 870-405-0793, and check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionaire Barbershop today. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
We're back Friday morning sports with the wrestling coaches down in Little Rock. How are you guys?
Good.
The only one I can see is Coach Bevel. There we go. There's Coach Martin.
Come on in, Coach A.
Coach Alexander's going the wrong direction.
Way to go.
And somewhere along there is Scooter. How's things going down there in Little Rock, guys? There he is. Yep, the masked man himself.
Wait up, get started. The boys are weighing in right now.
Kids are weighing in right now for the second day of the boys' state championship. I understand that the boys have 7 going for first or second, and you've got 4 going in the consolation round, which could be 3rd, 4th, or 5th, correct?
We didn't hear you all
Sorry, they had an announcer.
Yeah, we couldn't hardly hear you, but
Good on you.
We've got 7 wrestlers going for the championship round. Is that correct?
7 on the on the championship side, and we've got
4 on the consolation side. Yeah. How far down do they place, Travis?
they'll medal out to 6th place.
Everybody's there.
So everybody that's still in is going to be on the podium and medaling.
In one spot or another.
Correct.
Good deal. So I know Scooter mentioned yesterday about the girls winning the state championship. I just want to congratulate you all again. That is just awesome for a 2-year-old program, that 2 years of actual wrestling. Now that's excellent for a program to come up with a state championship that quick.
Thank you, sir. It was the girls wrestled. It was a real team effort, and we just credit all the kids for what they put into it. That 2 weeks off, our depth with our extra girls, pushing our girls every day and giving us the competition showed when we hit the mat this week that we were definitely a little cleaner than the competition.
Yeah, what a lot of people probably don't understand about the wrestling tournament itself is it is not only individual, but it's team. This is a team event, which your individual output is going to have an effect on how your team does.
Yes, sir. It's kind of like a track meet, which how some people might understand it, that your individual finish adds points to the team totals and gives us a team opportunity for a team championship.
The biggest thing is stay off your back, don't get pinned.
Yes, a lot of times it's not the points you get, but the points you don't give away.
Exactly right. Coach Bevel.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, sir. And I know your daughter was a runner-up for her weight class on Wednesday, and that's an exciting thing. We are very proud of what she's been able to accomplish, and along with the rest of the girls. This is your first year to actually be an assistant coach with this. Have you learned anything about wrestling this year?
A lot. And hopefully we'll continue to learn a lot. So honestly, I just feel very blessed to have an opportunity to work with these guys, Scooter and Travis and Coach Martin. It's just been a blessing. I've coached now 17 years, and by far, this has been one of the best experiences of my coaching career. Not because of the state title, but just for the people, the kids, and this coaching staff. It's number one.
It's amazing how quick this group of young student athletes, not only the girls but the boys too, they become a family. And when the corona thing was the scare before the district tournament, and y'all opened up your homes for these student athletes to go so they could not be exposed to anything from the outside, that is a lot different than things that you hear in any other sport. So we congratulate you two as being the school coaches. Coach Alexander.
There.
A big congratulations to you for being the wrestling coach of the year. That was quite a surprise for us that were in the stands. Was it as big a surprise to you?
It was. I was honored to get it. I told some of the kids. I said it was really just out of pity. I've been at this tournament for so many years. They finally decided to just give it to me out of pity. But
so it was not really it wasn't really the coach of the year. It was the longevity award.
It may have been.
Well, I know you guys got things to do, and you've got a busy, busy day ahead of you. We'll be watching on Track Wrestling. Is there anything else that any of you'd like to shout out to your folks at home?
We just appreciate all the support. I was getting texts and messages late into last night, excited about the guys today. And we know it's going to be a tough day, no doubt. But when you're going into day 2 with 11, which, by the way, is a best for Mountain Home wrestling period, boys or girls. There's not 11 girls, only 10 girls, but it's best for boys of all time. I think we've only had 9 medalists in the past as our best. And so we just want to say thank you to all those out there that's been supporting us. And Bob, I want to say thank you to you, because down through the years, you've been the guy that would text me, call me, and say, hey, Coach, hey, what do you need? Come announce for us or do whatever. So thank you, Bob.
Well, you're very welcome. And hopefully we're passing that on through Robert, and he'll continue to do that when I'm gone. So we appreciate y'all. We'll be tracking you through Track Wrestling. And anything, Scooter, you got anything to say? Or should I even ask?
He's gone.
Well, that's exciting. Hey, we're out of here easy. Guys, thank you very much. Best of luck to you today.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
See y'all. David, if you want to take us to a quick break, we'll come back and we'll start talking Mountain Home Parks and Recreation.
Sounds good.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
We're back with Friday Morning Sports. It's a little bit different. Normally we use this time and we talk to the high school coaches from around the area about what's going on in their worlds. There's so much tournament action going on. The Mountain Home boys got beat last night down at Russellville. They lost by 7, but they're still in the state tournament, which is a big step for them. Nobody gave them a chance to even be in the conference tournament. Yeah. They made it to be the runners-up for the conference, which is great, against Russellville, and we congratulate Coach Fulcher and his staff and those guys for that. The girls got beat out in the conference tournament, so they they're out, but I think they still got a chance to be in a state tournament. I'll have to confirm that for next week. Our bowling, Mountain Home bowling team, the boys finished kind of down the trail a little bit, but the girls ended up winning that. So they're bringing home the ring for the bowling teams.
Nice.
Flippin is advancing on to a regional type tournament. I think Cotter is also. I believe Yellville girls might be. So there's a lot of tournaments going on. So getting some high school coaches in here on this Friday morning was nearly impossible. In fact, other than talking to the wrestling coaches, it was impossible.
Right.
Of course, we've got 4 coaches down at Little Rock right now at the Jack Stevens Center, dealing with the 2-day wrestling tournament, which has been going on since Wednesday because the girls wrestled Wednesday. So we're really excited about what's going on with youth sports, but I wanted to bring it down one level, excuse me, down to the actual youth sport side. I've been involved in youth sports since 1995 here in town. And I know that Enoch Pepin, is it Pepin or Pepin?
Pepin.
Pepin.
Yeah, close enough.
Is a program director for Mountain Home Parks and Recreation. And he is kind of in control of what goes on with the toddler size, not toddlers, but the younger student athletes from first grade to 3rd and 4th grade. And you guys offer a lot of sports there. We'll talk about that in a minute. I want to introduce Megan Engeler, who is, what is your official title over there at the Parks and Recreation?
I'm the office manager, so I just mainly deal with the bills and things like that. I do with the
She's the backbone.
Oh, there we go.
She the boss.
I like that one. I'm the boss.
She the boss. That's right. I've known Megan since she's a young girl, around for a long, long time. I've known her mom and her dad and her sister, her uncles and her aunts, and I've known her whole family a long time. I do know that she's very, very passionate about what she does when it comes to the youth of the area and such. Megan, you went off and went to college where?
I went to Henderson State in Arkadelphia, and then after college I ended up just staying there and working and getting involved in Parks and Recreation there after I did some athletic training at the high school in the county. So I was there for about 10 years total, a little over actually, and then I came back here to Mountain Home.
Do you still do athletic training?
No, I'm not certified or anything like that anymore, but I do help out whenever I can with first aid and different things like that. I started lifeguarding here years and years ago, so I kind of just kept up with CPR, first aid, and just helping out where I can.
Enoch, how long have you been with the city?
I'm going on 14 years.
And where'd you move here from?
I was originally born in Brooklyn, New York, and then we kind of migrated to Virginia. I lived in Baltimore for a little bit, and then when I moved back to Virginia, that's where I met my wife, and she's from here. So
okay, who's you?
Her name is Jennifer Pepin. It was Jennifer Gilbert.
Okay.
She was here for most of her life, and so now I'm here in Mountain Home, and I love it. I love just the community aspect of it. I love how everything we do, even at the youth center, we really couldn't put on anything we put on without the help of the community. So I love Mountain Home for that. Everybody's ready to chip in and join in and volunteer their time, and so I really appreciate that.
So we have finally gotten out of what I hope we've finally gotten out of winter.
Right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Excuse me. And just around the corner will be spring sports.
That's right.
We have a ton of sports that go on in the school levels. You know, we've got feeder programs such as Top Flight, and we've got youth football, and we've got this program and that program. But what a lot of people, a lot of young adults with younger children don't understand is that Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, through the Youth Center, LC Simmons Youth Center, offer a variety of spring and summer sports programs. Can you highlight some of those and speak on some of that for me?
Yeah. Right now we have our registration going on for our youth softball and baseball. And so we offer from T-ball, ages 4 to 5, all the way up to 13, 15 years old. And so that, again, you know, there's registration fees with that. But as far as coaching and sponsors, that's all from the community. And we have that going on the way right now. Registration, like I said, is today, the deadline. However, I'm not going to turn off the online registration until I get in on Monday morning. So
okay. So this is boys and girls?
Boys and girls.
Softball and baseball?
Yep, we have a softball side, and we have about 3 divisions that are making on that side of it as of right now. And then we have our baseball boys side, which we have about 4 divisions making on that side. We're close in a couple of other divisions. That's why we're going to leave registration open this morning through Monday morning and see what we have when we get in on Monday.
And at what age can they start playing baseball?
They can do, we have T-ball, so that's ages 4 to 5.
Okay.
So they can start as early as 4 years old, and then we go all the way up in baseball. We go all the way up to the ages of 13 to 15.
Okay. What about softball?
Softball, same thing. There's a softball T-ball, and that's 4 to 5, and all the way up to 15, 16 years old. So.
Then how does that progress? You go. How long do they hit off of a tee?
They do T-ball for just 1 year, so they'll do T-ball for that 1 year, and then once they're 6, then that turns into coach pitch, and so coach pitch is at 6 years old and also 7 and 8 years old, so they get about 5 pitches. Within those 5 pitches, they either get a hit or they go wait their turn till next time.
Sit back down.
They sit back down.
Okay. So at that point, it's more about the getting used to swinging the bat, and
it's actually getting used to see that ball coming at them from a live arm.
Right.
It's not coming at any velocity at all.
Right.
They're getting pitched to by their own coach.
But at T-ball,
it's just sitting there
swinging
on that tee. They're just swinging that bat. Just go out and swing it,
And when you connect, you got to know which direction to run. You take
and that's the best. That's the best part about the T-ball for me. It's the most fun to watch. You're herding cats at that point, so you're just getting them running in the right direction, knowing when to take off, which way they got to go, and you just teach them the fundamentals.
Sure.
And what you're hoping is that they have enough fun that they want to keep coming back.
Has the city imported enough ants for the ones out in the outfield? They got something to play with while they're out
there? In that time of year, there's enough butterflies to go chasing and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a blast. It's a blast. And so then they'll spend 2 years seeing some coach pitch. And then once they progress after that, then it's legit live arm. So they have an opposing pitcher on the mound, throwing them something with a little bit more velocity. But at that point, we're hoping between T-ball and then coach pitch that they've learned the fundamentals. They've been in our league long enough where their timing is down. They're comfortable swinging the bat at live pitching, and then just the competition just keeps on wrapping up from there. So,
what is the registration fee to play T-ball and softball?
T-ball and softball is $35. And that's for in both divisions, in men's, in baseball and softball, the first 3 divisions, T-ball and the 2 coach pitch divisions, they're $35.
Okay.
And then in both sports, once you get into that live arm, it goes up to $65.
Why the change?
Just because there's more involved at that point. Now we're keeping score. We're having umpires who are calling a little tighter of a game, strikes. We gotta keep everything going in that direction.
Right. People need to understand that extra money
is going
going to the youth center. It's not going to the city coffers. That money is going for the expense.
It's going back into the program to cover the hike in competition and what that brings.
Yeah, because what they don't understand, a lot of people don't understand is those guys in blue aren't there for free. They don't volunteer their time. They get paid to be there per game.
They get paid.
And they need, folks need to know that. Oh, the city's getting rich by the $65. Oh my gosh, how can that be? Well, because there's expenses.
There's expenses with it. So the umpire, and like I said, and our league, it being recreational, I don't think our umpires at that level hear a lot of heckling. But when you're in competitive sports, there's going to be some heckling. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
But they've all been doing it for so long. They're used to it. They're ready. They're professional. They're people from our community.
Right.
And so, but yes, that goes to paying them to be out there for 3-4 hours a night doing this. And so
for the entry-level fee for the T-ballers and the coach pitch, what do those players get for their money?
On both sides, those levels, everything that's included with your registration fee is you get a full uniform, which is baseball cap, jersey, pants.
And pants.
And pants. The only thing you're responsible for at that point are your own baseball shoes, sneakers, and a glove. But we supply bats for every team and balls. Now, if you want your own bat, if you want your own batting helmet, if you don't want to share a batting helmet, then of course you can go out and purchase those as well locally. But we supply everything else. And
so basically, pay your fee, show up for practice, play a game, have a good time,
have fun, learn something,
and go home.
How
long will the seasons run?
We're looking at right now, barring any kind of obstacles, which you never know with weather and all of that good stuff. We're looking at ending the season hopefully mid to late May at this point. Every division, we try to give everybody about 10 games.
So what will pick up in May? School's not even out at that point. What will pick up in May for these kids to do at that point?
At that point, then they're hopefully, going into. I know at that point that there's still some other leagues that go on as far as whether they're travel teams. Sometimes they get into those all-star squads. They get into those.
But what's happening at the youth center?
Oh, at the youth center, once our sports go, we start hitting into our summer mode, which is we start lining out what our summer programming is going to be. And we know there's a lot of restrictions because of COVID right now. But there are ways we can work around it with certain activities that we can.
Hopefully, some of that will change.
Hopefully, some of that will change, and we can pick up where we need to pick up as far as just getting programs going for the kids during the summer programming.
Let's ask Megan. Megan, I know you, when you lived here before you went off to college, you were very involved in the swim and lifeguarding and such.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us when the city pool will open?
I believe it will be Memorial Day, like always. I haven't been aware of any setbacks so far for this season. I know that they'll probably start taking in applications for the lifeguards that are wanting a lifeguard for the upcoming summer, maybe around spring break or a little bit more in April. And then we'll just start, trying to figure that stuff out. My focus is teaching, instructing the water aerobics every so often over there.
So you're still going to be involved with the pool then?
I don't know so much. I'm just going to try and, once I clock out for work, then I'm going to be like, hey, anybody want to teach aerobics? Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Just pop up and do some water aerobics. I really miss my ladies and my men that go in and work out there every day. So hopefully I can hop in and get over there. Yeah.
Enoch, is the pool something that is run through the youth center?
Their tie for the youth center would be, Billy D, of course, but they'll have their own management. Okay. So there'll be.
So the schedule is done outside of the youth
correct.
center. Correct.
The only tie that goes into the youth center and the pool, the way we coincide, would be a couple of ways. One is a lot of the time during the off season of the pool, those lifeguards come and work at the youth center. And then once that season kicks up, they transfer back over to the pool.
Okay.
And then schedule allows us to put the pool into our summer programming. So we've been offering in the past on Fridays, we call it our pool day. So on Fridays from 12:30 to 4:30, we're able to take all the youth center members. They know to bring their change of clothes, and we take them over there, and they get to swim all day with the lifeguards on duty. So we kind of tie the pool into our summer programming, but they have their own management that Billy D goes through and takes all the applications and interviews them 20 times and makes sure he gets the right people in place. And
awesome. Well, let's backtrack just a little bit. We've got a couple more minutes before we have to take our break. Did you just wrap up the youth center? Did they have a basketball program this year?
It didn't happen this year
because of COVID.
Generally,
it will.
Generally, it does, and we are offering, we as kindergarten all the way up through, I believe, 5th, 6th grade, and so we'll try that again. In the fall, we've been offering it, and they play through the winter months when kind of all the other sports kind of die down a little bit. So when we get closer to that time, I'll start registration again, and hopefully it sticks, and we have a league. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. We're going to take a quick break at 7:45, and when we come back, we're going to talk about this 2 yes votes for Mountain Home, and I want to hear from you guys. What do you feel the impact will be when this passes? How it'll affect what you all do every day?
Great.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Our family funeral home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville. Baby, it's cold outside, but it's never too cold for ice cream. And what better way to get ice cream is for it to come to you. Paradise Cream is coming to your town. Coming to Yellville Thursdays, Full Shoals on Fridays, and Gassville on Saturdays, as well as open at their Mountain Home location next to Ramada Inn. With over 20 unique flavors in stock like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel. It's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. Paradise Cream, you're on your way to paradise.
Hi, it's Bob Zadora of the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. As you know, we are all facing some unusual times. Be calm, be smart. The business world of real estate will continue. We may have some delays and some changes that are out of our control, but life will go on, and this too will pass. Give thanks for this wonderful country that we live in. Give thanks for the neighbors that we share. If there's anything we can do to give you a hand, give us a call. 870-405-0793. And check out our website, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionaire Barbershop today. When you're
We're back Friday Morning Sports with a little bit of a spin on things, a little bit different. We're talking about youth center sports that are available through the youth center. And Enoch Pepin is here with the L.C. Simmons Youth Center. Megan Engeler, who's the boss over there, from what I've been understanding.
That's a fact, yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of in control.
Oh, yeah.
And the mayor has joined us. And what I really wanted to do is I wanted to hear from you guys as being on the inside of what's going on with this 2 yes votes. What do you feel will be the best thing that happens when this passes on Tuesday? What will happen to the youth center and to the park over there where you're at?
I'll go first.
Sure.
Go for it.
And I'll turn, I always turn everything into 2 categories. One is going to be professionally, and then personally.
Okay.
For me, professionally, it's fantastic. I mean, you're now, unfortunately, the youth center has the name of youth center. So it seems to, just by its name, turn away a lot of people because they feel they can't benefit from it because it is just a youth center. And so if we have a youth center that is dedicated to that, which part of this will renovate it and make it better for the youth programming, that's fantastic. but also giving Baxter County and everybody else surrounding us a real community center. That's going to open up a lot of options as far as what the community thinks they can participate in. They'll have their own place to go and play their pickleball and play their pickup basketball games and have meetings and conventions and all that. So that part of it, I don't see how that hurts Mountain Home. That just opens it up to everybody, and they know it's open to them. I don't think it would hurt the youth center to have it. It makes us better. The kids will still have a place after school and for summer programming. And then that just gives everybody else who doesn't want to participate in the youth center side of things their own place to go and benefit the health-wise and just having more options. And it's not just going to affect us here in Baxter County. Everybody's going to come to it. On the personal side of things, I grew up in a lot of big cities that I wish if we had anything close to what this will be, I would have seen a lot of people's lives go a different route to have a positive thing to do. I grew up in cities where that were just overrun by drugs and crime and violence, and a lot of it came down to a lot of people in where I grew up just didn't see any other options. And so, idle hands, that causes problems. That's right. Good night. And so if we had anything like this where I grew up in Brooklyn or in Baltimore, I think I would have seen a lot of other people have other avenues to go and find out that there's more to than just, let's just go out on a Friday night and get in trouble somewhere or start doing drugs or drink too much. I just think something like this in a community that gives everybody, especially the youth, a more positive outlet to go somewhere and be somewhere positive, stay active, maybe learn something in the process. I don't see how it hurts. How it hurts us in any way, shape, or form.
Not a bit. Megan, you grew up here. I know you did because I watched you.
Yes.
The biggest complaint we have from people that grow up here and graduate from here is, I can't wait to leave because there's nothing for us to do. What do you feel about this 2 yes votes?
Just like you were saying, there's people like me that grew up here and then we found a way out for college, and some of us stayed, came back. There's several that have come back, and I'm surprised to see a lot of my classmates that are still here. And I'm really glad to see that they are here and that they're able to help out with voting 2 yeses if that's what they want to do. 2 yeses is going to help us to be able to stay in the community. We'll be able to be a more sought community to grow our families here. That way our families are able to grow up playing sports, having a safe community center and recreation center to go play pickup basketball, go work out in, different things like that. And we're not only just trying to think about the families that are growing up here and that are going to grow here, we're also thinking about the seniors that are able to utilize it as well. With the walking tracks, we know that we see people at Cooper Park all the time, walking the trails, but whenever it gets too hot or too cold, you can definitely see that there's a lot of people that start backing off from that. And so we'll be able to have a good, safe place for them to walk in that's secure. Also, we can have them come to water aerobics year-round. But this is just going to be a place where people can see and envision a future of growing a family here and knowing that everything's going to be safe and they can get plugged in and we can reach out to the community and have more programs that are available. We won't be so limited to one building, and it will just help us grow.
My folks moved here in 1972. I was in the 7th grade, starting the 2nd semester of the 7th grade. And I have watched this area grow and change forever. I've moved away and I've come back, and I've moved away and I've come back. I sit on the city council with the mayor. Him and I sat together with a couple other guys, and we pushed forward for a lot of things at that point. This is something that if we could have had passed back in the early 90s, would have made a world of difference to what's going on today. And I could sit here and talk about the changes and things, but the biggest thing is, the biggest complaint has always been nothing for the youth, nothing for the young adults even to do, and nowhere for the seniors to go and do things that they want to do. This 2 yes votes will encompass the whole demographics of the city of Mountain Home as far as youth to old age. But not only City of Mountain Home, but it will encompass all of Baxter County. And instead of going to Missouri to the water park, you can bring your kids right here at home. Instead of having to spend the night in the hotel, now you can go back to the water park the second day. Because you live here, you don't have to go to the restaurant to eat. You can stay here. You can do this, you can do that. It's not a City of Mountain Home deal, it's a Baxter County deal. The way things are set up in our state government, it has to be voted on by the citizens of Mountain Home, because it's in the Mountain Home and will be controlled by the City of Mountain Home. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
We've got about 4 minutes that you and I can sit here and chat about this. Think we can get it done?
You think you can stretch it out to 44? Because we could talk for a long time.
Hey, we can go 2 days if you want, but we've got about 5 minutes or less.
Okay.
So how do you feel things are going with the early voting, and how much more time do we have to vote on this?
You've got today, Friday, and then Monday, another day of early voting, 8 to 4:30 at the courthouse. And then on Tuesday, Election Day, the polls will be open from 7:30 to 7:30. That'll be the courthouse, the Election Commission office on 5th Street, and the old C3 church location there in Twin Lakes Plaza. There's no way to really know how it's going. I wish we could get results daily, but we don't.
Do we have a feedback on how the turnout has been as far as
the turnout has been averaging around 125 folks a day, something like that, 150 range. And all of the folks that have been involved in this campaign of some sort, there's been a ton of people working on this, Bob. A lot of the work was done last year and we shut it down, so we just put that same group back together. And the feedback that all these different people involved in this are getting has been very positive so far. But here's what we have to keep in mind. It's not over till it's over. And we won't know until that count comes out. So it's like in that football game, and I know you're very familiar with that. You go into that 2-minute offense right there at the end. I think you call that hurry-up offense.
Hurry-up offense, yeah.
Football. Well, we're in the hurry-up mode right now. And if we're going to change the face of Mountain Home, and we're going to change our park system and get rid of these bleachers that are 40-plus year old, and these fields that need repairing. I was at Cooper Park yesterday, and we've actually got a piece of equipment there in that playground. It was brought to my attention by a girl who grew up in this town, played on that equipment, and she went and voted 2 yeses this week because that's the exact same equipment. I think she's in her late to mid-30s range. And it's the exact same stuff that was there when she played, and it's got Band-Aids on it holding it together right now because we can't get parts for it. And so we need to completely overhaul the system, upgrades, the concession stands need work on them, the restrooms do. And up there at Hickory Park, that I was up there walking around with some people yesterday. And you know, you got an old softball field that hadn't been used in forever except for some pickup games or some dad getting out there. That's where we want to put this playground for the all access.
This is what you had called in the past to the inclusive playground.
Inclusive playground.
I've had several people ask me, what's he mean by inclusive? Go ahead.
That's for those children that have those physical limitations or disabilities. You know, the playgrounds we've got now at Cooper or at Hickory that, you know, require climbing on monkey bars and, you know, getting on merry-go-rounds and stuff. Not every child can do that. And we want those children to have a place to play. The inclusive playground, you know, it'll have stuff in it where you can put a wheelchair and swing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the same children that don't need that can play on this playground. It's not limited to just children with special needs. But it gives those children a place to play. But as important as those children a place to play, there's parents right now in this community, in this part of the country, that can't take their child to a playground because they have to tell them, look, we don't have a place to go for you to do this. The parents need this, Bob, so that they can get those kids outdoors and do something and don't have to keep them inside.
Big thing is, if you have not yet voted, get out today. You can early vote today. You can early vote on Monday. Go to the polling places that are available. 7 to 7:30?
7:30 to 7:30 Monday.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
7:30 to 7:30 on Tuesday.
Tuesday the 9th.
Each one of you, I appreciate you coming in, especially short notice like it was. I hope things got out the way you wanted them to. Join us again. See you Monday.